are here. We are obviously having some technical difficulty and our audio did not record, which is unfortunate because we had a lot of fun. We are currently at the exchange market and we're in the maker space. The exchange market is located on the first floor of the newly renovated Historical Farmers Exchange building in Medina, Ohio. It's a year-round market for both seasonal and artisan marketers. It's a market that's anchored by Keller Meats Butcher Shop and a Farm to Fork restaurant. So I currently put all of my hand knits in this shop. So peacocks and pearls can be found inside the exchange market. So the exchange market is a combination of a space for lots of local vendors in consignment situations. There's also a coffee shop, a butcher shop. Pierogies of Cleveland is here. In the bottom half of the building is a brewery, a local brewery. There's a restaurant here. I believe it's called the Farmer's Table. And there's also apartments for rent upstairs. So this is a general space where different vendors can come and bring their handmade items and have a storefront. So the space that we're in back here is the makers area. So it's a space available to the public, which you can come and sit around this table and create, work on things, grab your coffee, have, general converse with each other. There's a little couch area, sitting area that we sat at and knit a couple weeks ago. So it's a really great place. So we did go through our WIPs, our FOs and acquisitions. Unfortunately, our audio didn't record. So we'll try to give that to you again at a later date. But we'll show this through to you at faster speed so that you can see what we've been up to. And so for some of our FOs, here's one now. Congratulations! Crystal finished her Navelli! Yay! Her Navelli, it's done! Yay! So just sit back, give us a quick watch. We'll put as much information as we can in the show notes. And like I said, we'll talk about this all again in our next podcast and actually be able to tell you what we're talking about. I'm sure there's a joke or two in here along the way. And of course, we had to pick on Jen with her socks, and you'll see that too. So just sit back, enjoy, grab your coffee, grab your knitting, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye. We're currently discussing our finished objects, the sweater that Jen's wearing, the sweater that Alison is wearing, with the most cutest little buttons that she found for the neckline. Crystal's finished object is the Navelli, and of course, I have no finished objects because mine are all out there in the shop, so I didn't have anything to bring to show you. Oh, I lied. I did have a finished object. One sock. I haven't finished the other one yet, but, someday. But here's where we are, first of all, picking on Jen, because I have a sock that looks like a normal sock. Sorry, Jen. And we're also laughing at her huge pile of FOs. Like, girl, when did you have time to finish all that? Seriously, come on. And of course, I'm trying to steal Jen's sweater because it's such an itchy sweater and she's kind of apprehensive about wearing a very scratchy sweater. She did guide us through the process she went through to try to make it softer, putting it in a freezer for a couple days, rinsing it in hair conditioner. But I still think that, if she can't wear it, I should be able to wear it, right? Don't you agree? She should totally have knit that for me because it's completely in my colors. I'm reading the pattern for that sweater and it says something about being semi-seamless, so I'm asking her where the seaming is, and she's showing us that it's under the armpits and that she mastered the Kitchener stitch here. She was really apprehensive about doing Kitchener stitch, but she did it and she did it beautifully, and I'll take it as that being a little bit of seaming, but she should still just give that to me. And then Alison is describing to us about the sweater that she's wearing and how she knit it from the bottom up and had to redesign the pattern so that she could do it that way. And she just completely blew our minds about how smart she is in being able to modify patterns and figuring out the math and doing all the things. And she's just an amazing woman. This is Crystal's whip. This is the shawl that she and I did a long time ago from a combination with Christy Glass and 144 stitches. It's Unicorn County Cow, and she's using the two yarns that I believe she said she got when we were down in Columbus. They such pretty colors together, but that's one of her whips. And she also has a second whip. Oh yeah, she's using her new Zing needles. She loves those needles. She says they're really slippery as one slips right there. But the other whip she's working on is this one huge ball that does self-striping. So the way that it's doing a gradient and a self-striping here is straight from the ball. It's doing that all on its own. It's pretty cool. Good job, Crystal. They're asking me, we're talking about whips, and yeah, more applause. I found this random wine bottle opener in the holder, but so my turn for whips, and yeah, I don't get any. Sorry, don't know why, but Alison's got some whips here. So she's working on this dancing T-Rex sweater that, okay, she's modified it yet again. There's more than T-Rexes. She made these other little dinosaurs. She modified the sleeves, and she's also putting a zipper in it because I guess her grandchild needs a zipper versus going over top of the head. I couldn't quite remember, but the fact that she modified the pattern to make her own dinosaur in there as well. And the eyes are these little beads she found that were amazing. And then this sweater is the Dissent pullover. I want to make that so bad. And it's in my favorite colors. I believe she said she's making this for her daughter-in-law who picked out the colors. And they're really beautiful. It's a nice cream, mustardy gold. Really great colors there. And of course, Jen wants to make it for her grandson because he loves dinosaurs. So she's going to borrow that pattern, she says. Now we're on to Jen's whips. She goes from making that scratchy Icelandic sweater to this thing that's like a cloud. I think she compared it to petting kittens. So we all had to pass it around. Everybody had to give it a squeeze. But yeah, she said it was a huge difference going from the scratchy sweater to this really soft yarn. And I'll have to get you the name of that pattern. I can't remember what that sweater pattern was, but it's in my queue in Ravelry and I really want to do it. But yeah, so here we are passing it around because it is super squishy. Huge difference compared to the other sweater. In case you didn't catch that, that's pick on Jen number 2 about socks. Yeah, I think she's pouting. Wouldn't you say? Sorry, Jen. But Jen won something again down at our local yarn shop, Black Locust Farms. She ended up winning this complete kit, and she's our winner. She wins it all. You do really good there, Jen. Good job, Jen. I think that yarn was mochi. We'll put it in the show notes. And here she's talking about her acquisition related to the Gilmore Girls. So I believe this yarn that she picked up, she'll have to put in the show notes where she received this from. But this is called Luke's Diner. And, you know, Jen's been watching the Gilmore Girls. She's going to make a pair of socks out of it they're called Sleepy Hollow socks. So everything's geared towards the Gilmore Girls. And I think she was talking about right here that she's wanting to do a whole themed the Gilmore Girls. But she also got this yarn from Bare Naked Wools. And this we really did pass around because this was so seriously soft. It was the most amazing thing. We're all wanting to pet it. It was so nice. So, yeah, I'm surprised she went home with that and I didn't steal it and put it in my bag. But so that's to make that hat. And it's really, really soft. But it was this kit that she got. I think it was an Advent kit that she got from Bare Naked. And they included that notepad paper that you could download and print out your own notepad paper. But she also got that yarn. And then here she's talking about the Advent that she got. This is from Heidi and Lana. And she said the box came and she had to hurry up and close it and put it away because she was afraid she'd open everything. Because you know Jen, she can't wait. So this is from Margaret from Heidi and Lana, who is a local dyer to us. She's showing us this dryer that she got for sweaters. She picked it up at our local hospice resale shop. It's these netted materials that you can stack sweaters on top of each other, and then it has a dryer that goes underneath the bottom of it. She says it's kind of loud, like a blow dryer, but it does dry out the sweaters from the bottom to the top, and she said it's really great. However, her cat found it the most ideal place to sit and rest. But so yeah, that was something she got. And then Alison was talking about this yarn that she finally found it in a weight that she liked, that she's going to now make that sweater she intended to make previously, and I'll have to get the name of that sweater because obviously I can't read lips, especially when there's a mask covering them. So we'll get that information for you on the bottom of the show notes, and if not here, then on our Instagram page. But then there's one last thing that the three of them all figured out. So there was this huge clearance sale at Walmart for these pencil cases that you can put in a 3-ring binder, and they had this genius idea to put all their cable needles in here. So each pouch holds a different size needle, all your circular needles. So the three of them did that. And then when I finally decided that I should get that too, I went to Walmart and they were sold out. So I was saying I am not going to pay $1 for something that everyone else got for 50 cents. Not going to do it. So needless to say, my circs are everywhere and theirs are all neat and tidy and organized in this pouch. So Crystal even found some bigger ones that she could put her whole needle kits in. So, and then Jen just takes out the one she needs for the project she's working on, tucks it right in there. So they really worked out great. I know Alison said she had some with, there's like netting and her needles would poke through it. So she just put a little plastic cover in there and it worked out great and she really likes it. So yeah, that's what the three of them did and I missed out on. So maybe next time I won't wait so long. So thanks for watching, guys, and we're really sorry about the audio not working out, and hopefully next time we podcast, we'll get the little glitches figured out, and until then, we'll talk to you again soon, okay? So, ta-ta for now. Bye!
So your sandals, silly.